Hi, my name is Iski Kaisara. Financial management is a process involving administrative machinery and methods. It plans to organize and control all transactions in business. They focus on obtaining capital by the initial investment to ensure a better financial growth.
Business nature. The study make industry Sandiang Berhad. First, supplier of dairy product in Malaysia. Second, target market to all age from babies to adults. Third, this product is powdered milk cream, liquid milk, and yogurt. Vision this company is to strengthen our position as a leading dairy company, driving growth. Mission this company is helping Malaysians move forward in life with trusted nutrition. Okay guys, for Marigold, Fraser, and Neave Holding Sandiang Berhad, manufacture and distribute dairy product and beverage. Product for F&N is isotonic, teas, packaged water, energy drink, soft drink, juice carbonate, soft drink, condensed milk, and evaporated and liquid milk. Vision this company is to be stable and sustainable food and beverage leader in the ASEAN region. Mission this company is to be ASEAN leading owner and supplier of quality and innovative products chosen and trusted by consumers.
We have calculated several ratios of Dutch Lady and Marigold Company. By dividing the current asset and with the current liabilities, we can get the current ratios. In 2019, current ratios for Dutch Lady is 1.07 times, while Marigold is 2.2 times. In 2020, Dutch Lady has recorded 0.89 times and Marigold recorded 2.41 times current ratio. The recent year, which is 2021, Dutch Lady's current ratios is 1.58 times and Marigold is 2.69 times. Next is the quick ratio. Dutch Lady has recorded 0.61 times while Marigold is 1.50 times in 2019. The quick ratio for the next 2 years of Dutch Lady is 0.42 times and 1.05 times respectively. And same goes with the Marigold, they produce 1.50 times and 1.68 times quick ratio respectively. Then for the inventory turnover is calculated by dividing cost of goods sales with inventory. Dutch Lady has listed inventory turnover 4.90 times in 2019 and 4.92 times in 2020 and 4.56 times in 2021. Meanwhile, Marigold has listed 4.85 times in 2019, 0.41 times 2020, and 4.45 times in 2021.
Hello, hi, my name is Neave binti Neave, A218314. Okay, as known in our financial ratio record, we have calculated several ratio of Dutch Lady and Marigold by dividend. For fixed asset turnover, we can get fixed asset in 2019. Fixed asset for Dutch Lady is 8.26 times, while Marigold is 1.60 times in 2020. Dutch Lady has recorded 5.23 times and Marigold recorded 0.15 times fixed asset. The rest years of 2021, Dutch Lady fixed asset is 5.17 times and Marigold as 1.57 times. Next is debit ratio. Dutch Lady recorded 67% while Marigold is 27% times in 2019. The debit ratio for next 2 years of Dutch Lady is 0.67% and 0.23% respectively. Same goes with Marigold. They produce 0.45% and 0.22% debit ratio respectively.
Assalamualaikum, my name is binti and my meter number is 8182947. So I will continue the calculation of ratio analysis for Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad. Liquidity liquidity ratio is divided by 2, which is CAR ratio and quick ratio. For the CAR ratio, the highest is 2021, which is 1.6 times, while quick ratios shows 1.1 times. So I will continue to activity ratio. So activity ratio divided by 5, which is inventory turnover, days payable outstanding, account receivable turnover, and fixed asset turnover, and the last one is total asset turnover. So inventory turnover in the higher is at 2019, which is 4.6 times. For days payable outstanding, the highest is 146 days, and account receivable turnover, the highest is in 2021, which is 14.8 times. Fixed asset turnover, the highest number is 8.6 times, and the last one, total asset turnover, the highest number in 2019, which is 2.4 times. So the leverage or solvency ratios divided by 2, which is debt ratios and time interest earned. So 2019 and 2020 shows the same amount, which is 67%, while the time interest earned, the highest number in 2021, which is 84.9 times. So the next is profitability ratio, have 5, which is gross profit margin, operating profit margin, net profit margin, return on asset, and the last one is a return on equity. So the gross profit margin, the highest number is in 2019, which is 38%. For the operating profit margin, the highest number in 2021, which is 25%. The net profit margin, the highest number in 2019, which is 10%. The return on asset, the high number is in 2021, which is 35%. And the last one is returns on equity in 2019, which is 71%.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Azim Japri. My ID metric is A21A3307. I will present about 4.2 Marigold, Fraser and Neave holding berhad, or well known as FNN. Liquidity ratio 2021-231 was the highest current ratio, which was 2.69 times. The highest of quick ratio was in 221, which was record 1.86 times. The higher ratio proved that in the year 231, which 2.69 on current ratio and 1.86 on quick ratio, had the ability to pay the short-term obligation without relying on its inventories. Next, activity ratio. The highest of inventory turnover was in 219, which is 4.85 times compared to 221 was 4.45 times, and the year of 220 is the lowest. 219 was the effectiveness of inventory to generate the sales. It shows that year 219 was the most appropriate to earn revenues. Next, leverage or solvency ratios. FNN company was high time interest earned in 221, which was 123.430 times, indicates less risk. But in 219 and 220, it had low time interest earned, which was 54.32 times and 4.17 times respectively. It can be considered as a highest risk for bankruptcy. Profitability ratio, the last one. 219 is the highest gross profit margin, which is 0.31 times or 31%, that 220 and 221. The gross profit margin every year is decreased. It will be better if it always increase even slowly. The highest ratio of 219 indicates the highest returns on investment.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Rahman. Now, I will compare the financial flow of Dash Lady and Marigold using vertical analysis method. I will explain 4 types of ratio. The first one is liquidity ratio, the second one is activity ratio, the third one is leverage and solvency ratio, and the last one is profitability ratio. Liquidity ratio has 2 items. The first one is current ratio and the second one is acceptance ratio. The Slady milk industry, Berhad, and Marigold, Fraser, and Neave have different times of 0.89 times and 2.41 times, respectively. According to the graph, Marigold FNN current ratio in 2020 is higher than the Slady milk. The second one is activity ratio. Activity ratio have 5 items. The first one is inventory turnover. Referring to the graph, the Slady milk appear 4.92 times while Marigold FNN appear 0.41 times. It demonstrates that Marigold FNN inventory turnover is lower than the Slady. The second one is day payable outstanding. According to the graph, the Slady daily sale in receivable is 145.05, whereas Marigold FNN was 67.62 day in 2020. The average time it takes a business to turn its inventory into sale will be calculated using the day inventory sale. The day inventory sale reflects how quickly the company moves to the inventory. The third one is account receivable. We obtained data from 2020 using the balance sheet of the Slady and Marigold, which revealed 13.5 times for the Slady milk and 0.46 times for Marigold FNN. It demonstrates that Marigold FNN has lower account receivable turnover than the Slady milk. We also can see the graph that the total asset turnover ratio and the fixed asset turnover ratio of the Slady milk is higher than Marigold FNN in 2020. Next, Mrs. Fraser will continue my presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Amiran. Now, I will present about leverage of solvency ratio. Leverage of solvency ratio have 2. First, I will explain about debt ratio. According to the graph above, Dutch Slady milk is 67% and Marigold FNN is 23%. So, the gap between the two companies is 44%. As a result, a debt ratio of less than 100 shows that a corporation has more assets than debt. Second, time interest earn ratio. As we can see, the highest years is 2021. But I want to explain in year 2020. Dutch Slady milk time interest earn ratio was 31.52 times, while Marigold FNN was 4.10 times. The difference is 27.35 times, indicating the Dutch Slady milk has a greater time interest earn ratio than Marigold FNN. Next, I will present about comparative analysis of profitability ratio. As we can see, for Dutch Slady milk, the highest is return on equity and the lowest is net profit. And for Marigold FNN, the highest is operating profit margin and the lowest is also net profit. So, what we can summarize is 40 ratio of Marigold FNN is the horizontal analysis. 2021 is the best year for this company. This is because Marigold FNN is able to repay its debt on time in 2021 compared to the other 2 years. So, this is what I got from my analysis about leverage of solvency ratio and profitability ratio. Thank you.
Recommendation. First, product through online marketing. For example, promote their product at media social and television. Second, export product. For example, export their product to other countries such as India, Pakistan, and Iran. Last but not least, make product development. For example, innovation according to needs of current users.
Conclusion. Boards of the company supply semi-finished goods. Board have expanded from a semi-finished business to a finished and semi-finished good business. Each of the company know how to manage their own company.